What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Civilization 6 as America. In the last part, we focused mostly on settling New York and making sure they had access to some good resources. So what we did is we basically improved the crab resources out here on the water. So those will be a good source of money later on. Right now, we're earning a lot of gold and we are better off focusing on production and food. In this city. We are making a granary so that we have more housing, because right now we have 4 housing for 3 citizens, which is already slowing our population growth by 50%, so that's quite bad. We do have a nice amount of amenities though. We have 3 amenities, and we only need 1 over here. In the capital we only need 2, but we have 5, so we are totally good there. Here we have 3, we need 2, so we're good as well. But eventually, of course, we are going to need more amenities over here. I think the capital has more than the others because they have access to certain luxuries, such as the coffee and the gypsum, that the others do not. So maybe trading away your amenities is not so simple anymore. Maybe it might be a better idea in Civ 6 to keep spare luxuries. I'm not really sure yet how that works, but I'm sure we will find out as we continue. We're also building some walls in the capital so that the city can actually defend itself. And we're making a water mill over there. And that's just about it. Also, look at this quarry. Look how amazing that is. I think it's really cool. Anyway, I don't know why I even talked about that. But yes, this game is still amazing me. Even after a couple hours. It looks amazing. I know that a lot of people had issues with the way it looks, but I love it. Alright, so we also made this heavy chariot. I think that was in the last video, because Zanzibar requested we make one, and we did. Now, let's see. I think I was going to keep this guy around here to protect our borders. So we created 2 trading posts. Let's see. In the city of Charleston, and one in Yerevan, because we traded with them. I guess enough to actually get this trading post, which I believe, and we can look this up. Trading post. There we go. They extend our trade network and make it more lucrative. Not only do they let you reach further destinations, they also provide bonus yields to any of your trade routes that pass through them, even if they are not the destination. When a player owns a trading post in a city, regardless of who owns the city, that player's trade routes can refuel their movement range and reach further destinations. Trading posts are placed at a city once a trade route to or from that city successfully completes, and the trading post belongs to the player that owned the trade route. So we now have one in Charleston and one in Yerevan, which means we can now travel from here to, for example, Norway, who I know is down there somewhere. Let's see if we can find him, maybe. Also, alright, so this is where things get interesting. We traded with Yerevan, that's quite nice. But I don't feel that we really need that 4 gold and 1 faith anymore. So as you can see, we also get 1 extra gold from the trading post. But the thing is, I feel like we could also really benefit from trading with Washington, because that would allow us to make a trading post there as well. And of course, as you can see, it would construct a road to the capital. So I'm going to do that. Get a bit extra food and production. And New York needs more housing. We know that. We're working on it. 6 turns and we will be ready. Another possibility would be to make even more improvements over here. Thing is, we still need to make some districts, and I don't want to sort of use up all the space that we have, because that would be bad. Where are you going? Alright, hold on. You can just fortify the city. Yes, go down there. I know that Norway's right over there. Go after the scout. Wait, he did just go up here, didn't he? Or did he go over there? I thought he went up here. Alright, maybe I am wrong. Let's find out. I feel like there could be an encampment somewhere up here. Right next to that city-state. They also want me to make a galley, by the way. Yeah, that he was actually there.
People who cannot find time for recreation are sooner or later to find time for illness.
Alright, so now we can make an entertainment complex, which will increase our amenities in a city. It also gives us a policy that gives us more housing if we have enough special districts, which right now we actually do not anywhere, so that doesn't benefit us whatsoever. But I do still like the production towards builders. Let's see, gold from trade routes, that could be good, but not right now. I'm just gonna keep it as is, I think. Still nobody's competing with me for the scientists, so we're gonna have that in about 8 turns. And the profit, yeah, we're not gonna actually beat Japan unless we make a holy site. That's for sure. Alright, let's see. So we just finished Games and Recreation. Be the target of a declaration of war. That actually might not happen. Mahabodhi Temple. I've never heard of this. Mahabodhi Temple. Grants 2 apostles. Must be built on woods adjacent to a holy site district with a temple, and you must have founded a religion. And honestly, that's not... I don't think that's that good, actually. See, the Great Library, on the other hand, could be a whole lot better. Must be built on flat land adjacent to a campus district with a library. So we're probably not going to make 2 campuses. So I'm actually going to go for that. If we could get the Great Library, that would be really nice. Just because of the Great Scientist points, slots for great works of writing, and then obviously the science itself as well. Alright, where are you, Norway? I know you're down here. There's no way you're much further. Alright, let's do this. Almost instantly kill this guy. If he had not been in that jungle, I think we could have killed him. So that's a bummer. Alright, let's actually get our walls. I honestly haven't paid attention previously. Look at that, we actually have a little watermill here now. This is the granary. This is our monument. You can actually see all your buildings inside of the city. That's really nice. I didn't even know that. These guys are constructing a watermill, which you can see right there. That's really awesome. Alright, let's see if we can see the wall when we finish it. Completing walls around your city demonstrated the principles of engineering needed for aqueducts and catapults. That's good. Alright, let's go after this guy. He's probably gonna get away though. So we have a little tiny wall around our city now. Looks really nice, but this is an ancient wall. Later on, you'll see that you do get the ability to make, let's see. Where are you? You get to make Renaissance walls. There's also medieval walls. Oh, here we go. So you basically upgrade your walls through the ages and they get stronger and stronger, obviously. Yeah, that great merchant. What does he actually do, though? Gain 60 gold. Your nearest city annexes this tile into its territory. That could be good. But is it better than actually getting a religion? I don't think so. I'm gonna go with a holy site. I know that I said I was gonna do the commercial district earlier, but I just changed my mind. Yeah, we got +1 there. Alright, this is where I'm gonna make my holy site. Shouldn't take too long, and then we actually do get to make a religion, which would be really nice to do during our first game. There you go. I mean, I'm not too worried about this guy. Maybe I should heal him, but he's pretty strong, and, you know, the barbarians are pretty weak. Most of them just kind of run away. So I'm not too worried about him just dying. Alright, they're all running away. Go after him, man. You can do this. Alright, so I'm seeing a little scout here. I don't like that. I'm gonna go after him. Because with a bit of luck, we might be able to figure out where his encampment is and destroy it. Alright, so we found Norway. That's good. Because through Yerevan, we should be able to actually trade with them now. You have so few troops. Aren't you scared for your life? Not really. Is he angry that I don't have enough troops? That must be his hidden agenda, maybe. They dislike civilizations with a small, staying army. Alright. I'm guessing that little typos like that are also going to be gone when the full game releases, obviously. Alright, so we got horseback riding here. Which is cool. What is up, Norway? So there's a couple more things we need to do. We need to trigger an inspiration for recorded history. Sadly, that's not going to happen because we need to build another campus somewhere for that to actually happen. Get a great merchant. We will possibly do that, but that's probably going to be a bit late. And then train a galley as well. Go after him. Unmet player's been defeated. Alright, so somebody's already out of the game. Look at that. And we have no idea who it is. Let's see. So we got the boost to engineering, which is pretty nice because it allows us to make aqueducts. And construction, which allows us to make the terracotta army. And siege towers. So what the terracotta army does in this game is it gives all your current units a promotion level. All archaeologists from the owner may enter foreign lands without open borders. It must be built on grassland or plains adjacent to an encampment, which we don't have. And it gives you some great general points. I feel like those upgrades especially, or the promotions, that's going to be really powerful. If you have a large standing army, you're going to get a lot of upgrades out of that one. Build 3 different specialty districts. That might still be doable, actually. This one, on the other hand, most likely not going to happen. So I'm going to go with shipbuilding here. After him. There we go. You're dead. See you, buddy. At least you tried. Alright, so let's finish our granary here. And see if we can maybe start on a galley. Alright, chase him down. There you are. Oh, there's the encampment. I see it now. Alright. It was actually already visible, I think. I was just kind of hidden. Because it's sitting in the woods. Alright, let's see. So if we were to make a harbor, that would take forever. It would, however, give us a good amount of cash. I like that. Let's see. Yeah, this city needs to grow. We don't have the coffee yet. The game is suggesting a campus in a holy site or a harbor. I mean, I do want to make a harbor, but that's just going to take a long time to do. Alright, we're going to get started. And then I'm going to buy a builder later on. I just want to make sure we get this tile, because that way we get to make another quarry, and that's a bit more production. And that should actually allow us to make that harbor a lot quicker. Alright.
Several closely situated granite peaks resembling tiger's teeth dramatically soar about a kilometer into the sky.
Torres del Paine. 2-tile impassable natural wonder doubles the terrain yields of all adjacent tiles. Man, that's actually really good. Depending on where it is, but right now, that's not bad at all. Oh man, I wonder if that works for districts, because that would be so strong. Actually, it seems like it might do that. Leave the exploring to me. I don't know what that means. Is he insulting how well I am exploring? I don't know. I feel a little insulted. Alright, let's go for that encampment. Hey, look at that, more barbarians. You just stumbled across the wrong area. I don't even know what this is actually. Plains. I like how he's actually able to do some damage to my heavy chariot. It's just an old guy with a stick and a dog. Alright, I'll get some iron here. This actually is giving me a good reason to possibly declare war on Norway later on. Just to get my hands on this natural wonder. I don't like him owning that, that's for sure. Also, he's just running around with some slingers and some warriors. He's probably not super advanced when it comes to science or even his military, really. What is going on here? Alright. Come on, you're almost back. I know you can make it. Alright, so these guys made a monument, which is really nice. Next suggestion would be a commercial hub. And actually, it would make sense for me to make that here, because this is where I've been trading from. And getting a commercial hub is going to give us one more trade route capacity. The Great Merchant Point, obviously, that's what we want. Yeah, it would take a little while, but I do think that it is worth it. And they get bonuses from rivers. Let's see. What would be the best spot to do this? I'm not really sure, actually. I think I do want to go here, actually. Let's just do it there. Get rid of those woods. Alright, let's shoot these guys. And kill them again. Alright, just ignore the scout. We're going to go straight for the encampment here. And it looks like they are very strong against my chariot, so I'm going to fall back here. As that would not be good for me. Alright. Let's see. Yes, we can actually afford a builder now. Alright, so we need a bit more. I'm just going to buy that straight up, actually. Because it's already quite good, and it's only going to get better. Sorry. Gonna work that instead. So that should speed up the production of our harbor a bit. And especially once I get my builder and I get a quarry on that tile, it's gonna be even better. Apparently Norway just created a new city somewhere. Sarpsborg, I don't even know where that could be. Probably somewhere down there. Great person. This is our scientist, isn't it? Yes, it is. So apparently Japan only just started, so they probably just made a campus just now. We're going to recruit this guy.
Our dedication to the ways of science has attracted a great scientist to our civilization. I am certain we will be able to use them to benefit future scientific developments.
All right. The teachings from your great scientist have inspired a renewed interest in learning in your realm. So, education, which is probably very far down the line. Oh, actually, it's here. But we've already boosted it because we got that great scientist. So, we're actually pretty early there. Now, if we move him over to our campus, let's do this. Alright, we're gonna grab this scout if we can. Because I don't like that guy. Then our archer will keep shooting the barbarians. And yes, we have enough points for another envoy. We are already Hattusa's suzerain, which is real nice. Norway, they don't have one. Getting to 6 might be worth it, but at the same time, we could actually branch out a little bit. For example, we could get the first bonus for Brussels and just get a bit of extra production in the capital. Or we could try getting closer to one of the others. But I'm actually leaning towards Brussels right now, so that's what I'll do. Just get some extra production in the capital. That's going to be pretty nice. It'll actually immediately work for the holy site as well. Alright, still taking a long time to do this. Alright. At least we're earning a good amount of money. Alright, Charleston ran out of housing, apparently. 8 housing. Alright, the capital's going to run into the same issue here soon. So, let's see what our options are. It's mostly going to come down to making more improvements. Yeah, before I do anything else, I'm actually going to grab a builder there. We actually do still get that production bonus towards that builder. And we'll use him to make some quarries over here and improve the rice as well. Because that should give us more housing as well as more production, so it's all good. Yes, into the campus you go, buddy. Alright, let's take out this barbarian. There you go, that's pretty good. I mean, we don't really have to take care of them. It's not like the city-states care anymore. The way they did in Civilization 5, where they were actually thankful after you help them. That's not a thing anymore. But I would still feel better if there's not too many barbarians crawling around here. I just want to get rid of them. Someone made the pyramids. Good for you. Alright, come on. You're almost back, and then we can upgrade you. Now we're going to use our scientist to get a free library and a lot of extra science. Look at that. Thank you. So now if you look at our city, we have a library within the campus. So that's actually really, really good. Another thing that means is that... Oh, right, we're saving up for the profit here. Oh, Japan is catching up. And we might actually be able, if we keep things up like this, we should be able to actually grab the next scientist as well. Seeing as we have a lead over Japan in that regard. Which is really nice. I don't even know what the next one's going to do, actually. Gain 100 faith. This Holy Sites District's faith adjacency bonus provides science as well. That's alright. I think I prefer the one we just used. But it's not bad. It's still nice to have. Although I don't think I will actually invest in terms of the policies. I'm not really going to chase after the scientist. Because that bonus just doesn't seem quite as good. Yes, alright, so go there. Next turn we'll cross the river and then he can make it back. Finally heal up. Well, would you look at that? It's an outdated little slinger. Alright, so that builder's gonna take 2 more turns. I think we'll just start by making some quarries here. That should improve Charleston's production. Which obviously isn't that great, so this should be helpful.
If I may, I think it is time that we begin exploring what is beyond our shores. It may be that our land units would be fit for this opportunity.
I think that means...
There is nothing but a plank between a sailor and eternity.
Yes, I think that means that we can now embark. But I have not been able to see... Let's see if I can find it here. Embarking units. At the start of the game, your land units cannot enter any water tiles. However, once you've learned the sailing technology, builders will be able to move into coastal water tiles. After celestial navigation, traders will be able to embark, and after shipbuilding, all units will be able to embark. So what is actually, I didn't even know this. That's a little confusing because, okay, it does say it. You just have to read it really carefully. Alright, I wish I had a little icon for this, but you just have to read it. So we are, okay, our traders have been able to embark as well. Harvesting a fish, okay. Well, at least we know it now. That's good, at least we're learning. I mean, that's what this is all about after all. Let's see, build 3 different specialty districts. We're actually about to do that, so that's pretty good. I think I'm going to go out for engineering so that we might be able to get an aqueduct in New York, which would give it a bunch of extra housing. There we go. So they probably will not leave their encampment. I'm not really sure if they will or will not, but we'll see. Either way, I'm going to go after them because I want that encampment gone. It's way too close to my empire. Spain switched governments. So we now have the same government type, so he should like me a bit better because of that. Yes, there you go. Alright, so let's start making a quarry. That's beautiful. And then you can finally make your... Alright, so in the capital, we just made a holy site. So we are now getting 2.4. That is not accurate. It hasn't updated yet. But if we just make a shrine real quick, we know for sure that we're going to get it a lot quicker, though. Because we should have, like, about 3.5 points right now, I think. And then if we get the shrine, it's going to be even more. So we should be able to actually get a profit. He actually left his encampment. Look at that. I'm just going to shoot him. He's not going to have that much, you know, strength left. And if he attacks me then, he's going to just kill himself, which would be bad for him. Alright, so in Charleston, we're going to make this commercial hub. Yeah, I think we should really just finish it. It'll take 15 turns, but... Actually, yeah, it's just kind of stuck to that for now. I support these choices. Actually, I'm going to do this. And have Charleston work that extra quarry instead of Washington. And then in Washington, we're going to work... Already working that. Let's work this. And that looks good to me. We can also actually work the campus if we want to. And that should give us a bunch of extra science, although I'm not entirely sure how much it would be. Maybe it's just one extra? I'm actually not sure. But I'd much rather work that farm for now, make sure the capital stays growing, but also has decent production. So I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Alright, New York is starting to speed up a little bit as well. Charleston is doing their best. I mean, that's all I can say. They are trying. Alright, so I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Obviously, we're going to get the other quarry here as well, so it should be a little bit quicker than 15 turns. I'm hoping for about 12. That's still really acceptable.
Is the version of past events that people have decided to agree upon.
Alright, and now we can actually make the Great Library. And... let's see... Alright, so we're beating Japan here now, pretty handsomely as well. Oh, look at that. Greece and Spain are rushing towards that profit as well. We gotta make sure we beat them. Which means that we have to keep that policy, or we will not be able to get our religion anymore. I think we can actually get rid of the production in all cities one. Or can we? Because the thing is, that is actually really helping some of my cities, such as Charleston. At least they're getting extra production, which is real good for them. Yeah, it's probably still the best one for now, but we're gonna change that later for sure. Don't pillage that wonder. I'm warning you. That's what you get. We have walls now. Wait, what? Where'd my wonder go? Oh, okay. That kind of just faded out when you're fighting on top of it. Okay. Yeah, I was really worried for a second that they destroyed it. That would have been so bad. And there we go. Took care of those guys. Alrighty, for our next civic, found a religion. That's not going to happen anytime soon, but if we are able to make a temple, that would help us speed up our profit point production thing. That's a nice alliteration there. But actually that would be pretty nice. Not gonna lie. That should allow us to beat Greece and Spain for sure. And again, I do want to do that. Alright, our warrior. Promotion. Can scale cliff walls. I mean, sure, that's alright. It's not great, but I'll take it. Oh, actually the shrine alone should give us a very nice boost to our profit points. We're already beating Spain. It's mostly Greece right now that is starting to become a danger there. Apparently you're also getting artist and musician points. But at least I'm the only one getting the scientist points. That's what I like. Alright, I'm beating him there. Yes, get the quarry. Alright, so you, my friend, get to be upgraded. There you go. To a beautiful swordsman. Alright, let's go. We're gonna take out this encampment, obviously. But it's gonna have to wait one turn. Alright, 11. 11 turns isn't that bad, honestly. Let's see. How much longer? Alright, 5 turns remaining, and then we'll actually have a road between Charleston and Washington that is permanent. Apparently you also get bonus tourism from it. Alright, it's pretty nice. Let's finish up our shrine and ensure that we will get our religion. I love a leader who is surrounded by an impressive military. So all it really took for this guy to like me was for me to upgrade my warrior to a swordsman. And instantly...
magic is another man's engineering.
Instantly, he's just all dazzled by it. I like that. Alright. Take care of that. And go back to friendly territory. Alright, so the builder has just made a quarry. Let's go get the rice, though. That's definitely something I would like to improve. And the swordsman can go south again? I don't really know. I think I'll just keep him here. Protect the city. There's nothing else I really need to do. I don't actually know where my scout is either. Oh, there he is. Alright, so apparently my scout can now embark. They don't have to be in friendly territory to get that ability. And we're gonna grab construction. Own 3 archers. That's gonna be pretty easy to get that boost, for sure. I'm gonna start with this one. Alright, over in Washington, we just completed our shrine. Alright, so I'm guessing it maybe hasn't updated yet. Because we do have a shrine now. Which really should be giving us our great profit points. But either way, we're gonna make a temple as well. That'll make it even better. The Oracle will take about 20 turns. Districts in the city provide +2 great person points of their type. That is really, really strong, though. Should we try and make the Oracle, or is that silly? I mean, that's just a really, really good bonus. Because we would get extra great profit points, 2 in fact, and we would also get 2 great scientist points. They're suggesting going with another district right now, but I really feel like we could benefit greatly from making the Oracle. That allows us to focus a little bit more on the specific great people that we like. So I'm gonna build it out there. On that other hill. What are you doing here? Apparently Spain already has a religion as well. But for some reason they're still going after that great profit really hard. I don't know why. Alright, Greece is really going for that cultural approach, which was, predictable, honestly. So I don't think I'm really going to compete for the great people with him. That's most likely just not going to end well for me. Japan founded the Shinto religion. Alright. I don't know why you've only just done that, but okay. Do not try to convert me, okay? I don't like it when you do that. Because I still want my own religion. Is it gonna be New York again? Yep. New York still needs housing. I know that. I promise I'll take care of it soon. Alright, I'm gonna do one more turn. This video is already just way, way too long. Every time I set up to make a video that's about 25 minutes long. You know, it's like a nice length, but not too long. And I just completely lose track of time because I just want to keep going. There's always something to work towards and to take into account and do. It's crazy. Hey. So apparently there's a bunch more land to the north, and we might want to check that out. Alright, so Washington now has a lack of housing. Probably Charleston as well. Yeah, everything has a lack of housing, so we do need more housing to make sure that we can continue growing. Oh, this is bad, but I'm just gonna use my last little build thing to do that. And let's see. Look at that. So we're getting 5 food from this town now. You can tell that Charleston has, you know, just great capability for growth. They have a lot of food. Yeah, so they would normally have more surplus food, I'm pretty sure, but it's like less because of the housing. But yeah, there we are. Alright, anyway guys, I'm going to leave it here for now. In the next part, we're going to try and amend our housing situation. And hopefully create the Oracle. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. And I'll talk to you soon.